Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So now we are going to continue with this locomotive model. So we are going to texture this locomotive model. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have done of the texturing part, some of the texturing part. We have also unwrapped few of the things. But wherever we don't require to unwrap it, we are just going to apply a direct texture over here. So let's go into this. Let's just select this. Let's go into the material editor over here, and where we can directly give that texture of that particular metal, we are going to give it. Let's go into this, give again a UVW map and set it over here. So wherever we are required to give the same material, so we are going to give the same over here. So again, let's go into this. Let's give again a UVW map. I think the texture looks perfect over here. So we don't need to unwrap it. Will be required to unwrap. We will definitely do it. So wherever we require to give the same texture over here, we'll definitely give the same texture. Again, go into this and again give again a UVW map over here. Same thing. Again give a UVW map. Let's give a texture at least. After that is done, so wherever we still require to give few of the things, we'll be definitely assigning that same texture over there also. So like we'll be assigning the same texture here also. So the things which are really small, we can assign that same texture. This also, this also, this also, even this. So let's just assign this same texture. So we can just go into this, and if you require to give a UVW map, you can go with that. Again, you can just select that and give again a UVW map. Select this, give again a UVW map. Alright, so now similarly we have few things more which you need to assign that. So if you look at it, it's all the same. So let's just assign this same. So let's go into the material and let's give the same texture over there. So almost it's a same texture. We'll assign this. So if you want to mix some texture, like we can unwrap it. If it is required, we'll definitely go with the unwrapping. So let's just give the same texture for this also, and let's again give a UVW map. Set it as a box over here. Select this, give a UVW map. So select this part, do not give the same texture. Let's go into this and let's just take a V-Ray material and let's give a bit of a metallic look over here. Let's just give a grayish color. Assign that over here. So select this part. Let's again go into this. You can just give a black color. We don't need to give this material over here. So we'll be just assigning a grayish color. Alright, so select this again and let's again give a UVW map. So you need to fit that perfectly. That's much more important over here. So same thing will go with this also. So before that we'll just assign this same kind of material. Again give a UVW map, set it, go into material, go down, give the same texture, so we don't need to unwrap it. If you want to unwrap it, you can go with the unwrapping part. If it is really required, you want to unwrap it, you can go with it, or else you can just keep it as it is. Let's go into this UVW map, and if you want, you can also use a cylinder mapping and set to fit over here perfectly in this way. So I'm not given a metal texture for this. Again I'll go into this and I'll give this same flat texture wherever it is required. Now for a tire, how we are going to work is like, if you want that we need to unwrap this tire, we can easily unwrap this tire. That's not a problem. How we can unwrap it? If you want to unwrap it and mix some two textures over here, that can be done over here. So very first of all, let's go into this and let's give a unwrap UVW. Let's go into unwrap UVW. Let's go into this, select this faces right now. So after selecting this faces, okay, okay. So once you're done with this, we can go over here, quick planner map, open UV editor, and we can just push it out over here in this way. So the same way, I think if you want to select this half part, we can just select this half part of it. This is also one method. So quick planner map, push it out, select this half part, quick planner map, push it out. So if you look at it, if you select this edges, you can just select this part and you can just flip it. So now you see that these two edges are perfect over here. I can just push it in this way. So I'll just select the vertices, tools, target weld, Okay, I'm sorry. So if you want, you can just relax it if it is required. That's perfect. Again, select this tools and just relax it. That's it. So select this. Stitch selected. Perfect. And if you want, again you can just relax. It's perfect. Alright. So you see that we have just unwrapped this also. So that can be done in this way. Also, after that, let's go into this. Let's select this polygons. So let's just select this all. And just again give a quick planar map. Open UV editor. And just drag it out. So once you're done with this, that's it. So this can be done for this also if required. So we can also use a cut also, not a problem. We can even use a cut also over here, but we'll just select this part. So subtract this, subtract this area. Again, let's quick planar map. So you can just scale it over here. Can definitely scale this over here in this way. Alright, so the same way, if you want to unwrap this, you can just go with that. You can unwrap this also. Again, go over here, quick planar map, open UV editor, just drag it out, go into tools, relax, you can just make it more straighter. Okay, that will be definitely done. So, okay, select this all. Alright, exclude this. Quick planar map, open UV editor. So just drag it out, tools, relax, and just push it in this way. That's it. Alright. So let's go into this, select this edges. Okay, let's select this edge. This edge, no. Okay, so select this. Let's just flip it, rotate it, and flip it again. Rotate it. So you can just again go into the vertices, tools, target weld. Okay, so select this whole thing. So let's again select the polygons, all polygons over here. Tools and just give relax. So you can just scale it and just rotate it. That's it. Okay, so we'll just select this area. We're not selecting the back area, it's fine. So we'll just scale this and we can just push it inside. We'll just push this inside this area over here. That's it. So let's again go into this tools, render UV template. So 2048 by 2048, render UV template, save it, WDG texture, UVS5 JPG, and just save it for the tires. So now let's again go into this. Let's open that file. Let's go into this UVS5. Let's open with Photoshop. So let's save your file first. Very important. Okay, so very first of all, I'll just take one texture over here. We'll just take a texture. So let's take a new layer and let's just give a color to it. Alt and backspace. And now let's give a screen mode over here. Now let's again take a texture now inside this. So let's go into file, open, and let's take a metal texture. So whichever metal texture you need, you just take that. So I'll just take this scratched metal texture over here first. So press Ctrl T. We'll just resize this metal texture over here, and let's merge it with some other metal texture. Let's merge it with this. Let's just merge it with this texture over here. So press Ctrl T. And let's just give a screen mode. So you can just reduce its opacity of it if you want to merge it with some. You can. Okay. So let's give a mask if required. We can go into the mask and let's again take a brush, and wherever you require that, we can go with that. Perfect. So just save as it. I have directly given the whole texture to one only, not a problem. If you want to go with that in that way. So let's name it as texture 6. Save it very first of all as your Photoshop file. Let's go into file, save as texture 6, and save it in your texture 5. Or let's take it as texture 6 only. Save it and click OK. So let's come out of it. Let's go into the material. Let's take a new V-Ray material over here. Let's go into the diffuse, bitmap, WDG texture. We'll go with the JPG one, that would be much better. So let's go into this and let's assign this texture. Okay, I think you need to off this 2 layers. Please off this 2 layers. Save as it, JPG, replace it, click OK. So once you're done, you can see that, right? So your texture is assigned perfectly. You can just and isolate this stuff. So now what I can do over here is like I can just delete this 2 stuff and I can easily duplicate this over here. So same things will get duplicated for rest of the tires also over here. So we will be doing this for all the tires. So let's just delete this whole thing and let's just select this wheels. Let's go into this view. Let's just make a copy of it. Again duplicate it and again duplicate that. Perfect. So make sure it's properly, at the center alignment. So as you can see, we have done this part. So So we can just assign this same texture, not this texture, we had assigned it earlier. We'll be assigning that texture over here also for this also, and same for this. So let's just select it and let's give a UVW map, set it as a box, select it again, just give a UVW map, set it as a box, UVW map, set it as a box. Alright, so once you're done, you can just save your file. So guys, if you have any doubts, please write it in the comment section over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.